today. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver.
Greg Zerline set to
It's
kick
Week
off.
5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Here we go. 180! Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Where's your
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
They'll take over.
Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially to play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Nothing.
So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold. He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second and a yard at the 46-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Carrier brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Jalen Richard, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Broncos have taken the early lead. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends on the Jalen Richard touchdown run. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no return here for Sanders.
1st and 10 at their own 25.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. up.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
At their own 23-yard line.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. I got it.
On first down, Richard takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And 6.
Mike 52.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And that will be incomplete.
Garoppolo's pass intended for Tyreek Hill.
So on fourth down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
Punt formation.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Sanu. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Here's Kamara off the draw. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're just trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now the second down throw on target. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 21. A good pickup there of 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Kamara. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. David Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And out across midfield, down to the 45. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Richard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
This is Richard. And not much running room. Down to the 32. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Marcus Williams on the coverage.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo. He'll find his running back here, Richard. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Come on, man. Set the tone. You better do something.
So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, the plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, creates a penalty.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
52's the mic, boy. 52.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Chandler Jones able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Able to get this to Gordon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. And Lambeau will put this one through. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Kenny Golladay making his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense. They've got to find a way to get him more involved in this game plan. Down here in the 2nd quarter, he doesn't even have a catch.
And don't think they're not hearing about it in the huddle and on the sidelines. And we often think of wide receivers at times being disruptive. It's just that they know their talents and they know the type of plays they can make, and they can make big ones. They want the ball to help their team.
Yeah, you got to think he's going to want the ball more. 1 target, no catches. Airing it out deep for Smith. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Golladay, complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Cincinnati.
First down. Here's Burrow. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion.
Buda Baker there on the coverage.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. On third down, Burrow. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will knot things up here late in the first half. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So thanks to the late field. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Josh Lambo is set
and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
At the 27.
On second down, here's Burrow. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Bengals.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. Past the 20. There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Josh Lambo lining up for the point after.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
At their own 20.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 45.
Burrow looking to pass. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
At the 46-yard line.
Play action. It's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Henry Anderson coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
First and 10.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
9-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards, it may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Garoppolo's pass complete to Greg Olsen.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Hassan Reddick able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Throwing deep for Galladay. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Hill shedding the tackle. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on first.
Up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo looking sideline, incomplete. The Broncos on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. Garoppolo now. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
52, block 52, 59.
On the draw, Richard. Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the stop.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
52 is the mic right here over there.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Leads to second and 10.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jalen Richard, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And this carries into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Miles Sanders on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10. At their
Burrow and the Bengals with a first and 10 at their own 22. He'll look to throw right away. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now, Bengals on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is third and 10.
yards to go.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Burrow's pass.
That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
First down, Bengals.
And connecting here with DJ Shark. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
DJ Shark.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Second and 10.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and now it's third down.
Third down.
And Burrow going to throw again.
Yards to go.
This is caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Kenny Galladay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. He's got it, and it's 24-17. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
You got nothing. Check 52.
And they'll begin by running the option. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, second and 11. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. On third down, Richard. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Denver. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. On the return, it's Sanu. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So Burrow and the Bengals down 24-17. A minute 45 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Here we go with Burrow. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 16 yards, a 1st down.
16 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
From midfield now, Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football.
The pass.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Kenny Galladay is intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.